Hello everybody, I am Alpacapatrol, and this is XCOM Enemy Unknown. That's right, I'm back with some more XCOM, and, you know, I'm just gonna jump in here and start scanning for activity, son. Yo, you gonna get scanned, boy. Alright, boom. We have skeleton suits, ready for action, ready for love. This is gonna be awesome. Combining medium weight body armor with integrated grappling hook for scaling objects in the field. That sounds great. We could get precision lasers, which may not be a bad idea. Actually, it probably isn't. Oh, it's going to take 12 days, though? We have not very many scientists. I will say that right now. I don't think we want to do the hyperwave yet. UFO power source is probably a good idea, honestly. So you know what? Let's go for UFO power source, because we should have a council report before then, right? Yeah, we're going to have a council report just after we get that. So that's a good idea.
Engineers arrived this morning, Commander. We're always glad to have more help down here.
I totally agree. Costs $23 and we have 21? Well, that's funny. Let's go to Le Situation Room. Let's visit the gray market. Is there anything that we can sell that isn't terrible to sell? Sectoid corpses. We don't need those for nothing, so we're going to sell those. And that's good. Now we can build our delicious, our awesome, our glorious skeleton suit. Let's build one of those. Awesome. And you'll see what that's like once we get into our next mission here, which should be very shortly. Yep, there we go.
We're detecting a new contact, much larger than anything we've previously encountered.
Oh.
I recommend we scramble our best equipped fighters if we're going to engage that ship.
That's not good. That is not good. Alright, let's go. Oh, it's only got avalanche missiles. Well, let's see if we can do this. I don't know if we can. This may get really close, guys. It's part of the reason why I wanted to level up that UFO power source. Alright, here we go. Oh, God. Come on. Come on. Hit again. Hit again. There we go. Hit one more time. No. Oh, you're going to need to abort. Fuck.
Disengaging.
Shit. There's nothing we can do. We don't have any other ravens there. Oh, that's a big issue. We're just going to have to leave that. Oh, that sucks. That sucks. Boner butts. Oh, that's the one? The two. I had two without Phoenix cannons. That happened to be one of them. God damn it. Oh, that sucks. That really does suck. Alright, well, that means let's look at what Europe looks like. Europe is looking okay. That may force my hand, though, I'll tell you that much. God, we're going to have to leave that there. There's nothing we can do about it. How long is it going to take? 6 days? Well, it's probably not going to be there in 6 days.
The Council is requesting your attention. Secure transmission coming in now.
What do they want? Combat engineer, unaffiliated, has come under attack while investigating. So it's going to give us 5 engineers and $129. That's pretty good. However, do we have the satellite uplink? No, it's not ready yet. Alright, let's do this. We're doing this mission. Sadly, we lost that that one thing, but we're going to go on another mission, fellas and ladies. Hey, Boom Boom's back! That's cool. But, before we do that, let's go ahead and put on the skeleton suit.
With the addition of a grappling hook, our soldiers should have an easier time gaining a higher vantage point on the field.
Awesomeness. Awesomeness! Okay, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into the customize. Oh, there is a second deco for it. Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah, let's go with that. That sounds pretty cool. That seems cool to me. Alright, cool. So Bretta Fish now has his skeleton suit, which is awesome. Let's clear out Boom Boom Miyamoto. Who got injured? Mel Gibson, right, okay. So we have Ellen Ripley. We have Captain Granger. Captain Del Toro, that's good too. Pierre Petit is good as well. Who else do we got? We got, we could get Boom Boom Miyamoto back on the squad. Oh, we could get Kim Jong-un on the squad also, which may not be a bad idea. Except, do we have the... I don't think we have the necessary components. We don't have the necessary weapons for him. Alright, fuck it. Let's get me a... Nah, let's level up another heavy. Let's level up, Because Boom Boom, like, what level is he? Yeah, he's a captain, man. I don't want to lose a captain. Let's get a young heavy with us, like Burko Gadawanga. You know what? That might just be his name, Burko Gadangwana. Gadangwana. Yeah, I may not keep that just for the sake of things, for reasons. So let's rename him. Let's get. Why don't we get Mike Tyson on the team? Huh? Because he's a famous boxer, and he decided that after his time in jail, and let's make him really angry looking, because Mike Tyson is terrifying. I guess that's kind of Tyson. That's kind of Tyson. All right, let's get some facial hair. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Oh no, that's a beard. I can't tell because he put his head in the stupid armor like a jerk. All right, whatever. Cool. And Mike Tyson, what kind of? Let's make you purple. Let's make you. You're gonna be bright purple, Mike Tyson. But first, we also have to go into his loadout right quick and give him that carapace armor that he so desires and needs. We could give him an alien grenade, which might not be a bad idea, but I think I'm just going to give him nanofiber vest instead. And yeah, I think it all looks good here, right? Like, she's still wearing carapace armor. Yeah, she is. Okay, Ellen Ripley. I think it all looks good. I think we're ready to go, guys. Let's do this. Now, Bread of Fish, with his awesome new skeleton armor, is going to be a badass. Like, a serious badass. Oh, that's actually really lucky that that's where that is. Because that's going to... Because the UFO not going down is going to be a big deal for them, but doing this is going to be probably negated. So that actually totally works out. Alright. This is the like, tutorial mission map. Whoa, lag. Alright.
The council report indicates that a team of combat engineers, led by one Sergeant Carlock, has discovered environmental contamination caused by the aliens. He's going to need an evac near the other end of that pier. As always, we should eliminate any resistance encountered along the way. Objectives updated.
Yep, alright, cool. Okay, so we know what's in there, though, right? Like, yeah, we know that there's nothing in there. That's good. So let's get people moved up first. Guillermo, why don't you go right on up over here? Break that window. Okay, it's cool. Mike Tyson, you are gonna go ahead and... Let's dash him by that door. Now, of course, Mike Tyson, I care a little about him.
Analyst on these reports ASAP. And if they hit these targets, we're screwed.
I didn't realize that we had Carlock already. Interesting. Okay. Alright, so I think it's not a bad idea to get into this building quickly. Pierre Petit. Oh, and there's a way up. Is there a second floor? I don't understand where that goes. Where does that ladder go? I have no idea. Alright, whatever. Let's just dash over here. And before we do anything, let's get Bread of Fish to grapple on up to this rooftop here. Like right there. Oops. I guess I have to press the other button. Oops-a-daisy. Alright, grapple right on up here. Should only take one movement, which is good. Okay. He doesn't see anything. Or what just happened? I don't understand what just happened. Alright. I guess we can't grapple there. Let's grapple there then.
Deploying grapple.
Alright. Well, that sucks. So we were forced to use his second movement there to grapple a second time, which is really lame. But what can you do, I guess? Yeah, let's get Hermione moved up over here, and we'll move in Carlock right on up here. Probably. Seems like the safest bet. Alright. We're ready for alien movements here. We're not going to have bread of fish for, you know, a while, but I think that's going to be okay. Let's open up that door. Oh, Jesus Christ! Oh, God damn it. Sorry. Oh, God. Why did televisions do that? Oh, that was terrifying. Because it was as soon as I opened the door as well, of course. Okay, so let's get this fella moved up right over here and open on up that door as well. Alright. Doesn't look like there's anything going on in there. Who do I care less about? Probably Ellen Ripley. So come on, Miss Ripley. Why don't you get on moved up over here. Open up that door for us, see if you spot... Whoa! Lots of aliens! Okay, we're gonna have to move her back, I think. Bread of Fish should have a shot, probably? Alright, yeah, we uncovered a bunch of thin men. Maybe he won't have a shot. He might, but... Let's see. Bread of Fish. Nothing. Okay, well... Kind of figured that. The problem is... Can't really move him up.
Infrastructure. Water treatment, electrical substations, transportation. Anything they can do to slow us down.
The thing is, she has good shots. The main issue is that, So there are definitely aliens over there. We can move up over here. But then, who am I... Why is that bad cover? From him? I guess that's bad cover from him. Okay. So, what we may have to do is just move her back and then just put everybody on Overwatch. Or move in and try to fight him. Yeah, you know what? We are basically a fish in a barrel there. He doesn't have a shot though, right? No. Okay. He doesn't have a shot. All right, so we're just gonna move her back in over here. And we're gonna get Guillermo moved around to the side. Yeah, he's got a shot. What kind of shot do you have? 62. 62 is pretty good. You know, we're gonna take 62. Yeah. Good work, Guillermo. Guillermo, one of the best members of the team, certainly, I have to say. We're gonna put you on Overwatch. Carlock, you get into a safer position over here. Hermione, we're gonna get you moved out around as well. Probably like right here is fine. Not Carlock. And Pierre Petit, why don't you get over here? Right? Yeah, that sounds good. Dash on over there. Probably shouldn't have a shot. Oh, he does. Okay. Well, I mean, that kind of sucks, but it's not a huge deal. Now, the problem is I want to move him into a position where he's going to be able to be good, but then can I grapple any higher? No, I can't. Okay. Alright, apparently he's through the floor, I think. You know what? It's better to be safe than sorry, so we're just gonna go ahead. Ah, God. I guess. Yeah, we're just gonna be safe. We're gonna put him on Overwatch there. He's probably not gonna see anything. Hermione, why don't you go ahead and Overwatch as well, and then we'll deal with all this next turn. Because the thing is, I can move him into position where.
They got me flanked.
Uh-oh. Fuck. Oh, 6 crit. That sucks. I didn't think he was going to be able to flank like that, to be honest with you.
Need to find some new cover.
Okay.
Heavy fire in this zone.
Alright, so they're both flanked, but Bread of Fish probably has a shot. Or he doesn't? Or I can't select him. Oh, I have him selected. He does not have any shot. I don't see how he doesn't have a shot, to be honest with you. And also, I don't see how he doesn't... I don't think it's showing him on the roof, because otherwise there would be a little... Okay. Well, fine. I guess we're just going to have to deal with not having bread of fish for this mission, because obviously it's totally glitched out. Pierre Petit, however, can move up over here. He's got 2 shots. 56. Oh, I didn't... Well, that works, actually. So, whatever. I didn't really want to take that shot, but, hey, whatever works, you know? To be honest with you. Let's go ahead and move up Hermione to this full cover position. Uh-oh, she's got 2? Oh, I didn't even know that there was the other guy there. Alright, so let's get her dealing with this guy. Good work, Hermione. God, those beam rifles are so much better than the old ones. Ellen Ripley can move up over here. That's inside, right? Yeah, it's totally inside. And she's got a shot as well. 54. It's not bad. Cool. We took him out. That all kind of worked out. Guillermo can get to a little bit better position over here and then heal himself up. And then we could kind of relegate this next round to like a reload round. And I don't think that's a bad idea, to be honest with you. Mike Tyson might as well move up over here, right? What would it hurt? He hasn't taken a shot.
We found some kind of organic material in one of the local reservoirs.
Okay.
Who knows what it'll do if people drink that water. Get me out of here in one piece and your people can analyze these samples.
Cool. By the way, I've never done this mission before. I've never seen this mission occur. So, that's pretty cool. Alright, go ahead and hunker down, why don't you? Or head down, rather. Now, the question is... I guess this would be the best position for him, so let's move him up over here. Alright, that was some weird shaky camera. Uh-oh. Why is that music playing? Alright. It's just scary music for the sake of scariness, I guess. So let's move everybody into better positions here. And reload.
Good to go.
I guess you can... Can we go through there? No, we can't. Okay, so we could either go one way or the other way. Fair enough. I'll have Guillermo reload as well. Oh, fuck balls. God damn it. That's not what I wanted to do. Whatever. Well, we're just go ahead and put him in Overwatch. Carlock, I don't want to deal with you yet. Let's deal with Pierre Petit, however. Let's move you up over here. And 4 is his reload. Carlock, again, I don't want to deal with you yet. Thank you, game, for forcing my hand. This is ripe for a alien grenade, but I think we'll be fine. Just go ahead and reload. And Carlock, why don't you go ahead and just hunker down. Bread of Fish, however, can go into Overwatch with Opportunist, which means that there's not going to be an aim or critical hit penalty, which is pretty good. Okay. So who needed to reload? It was you, right? Yeah, let's reload you. And that's fine, because now we could get Pierre Petit moved up over here instead. In fact, I probably should have got a better movement for them. But whatever, it's fine. Let's get Ellen Ripley moved up. Mike Tyson. Yeah, he's got cover there. I hope that wasn't a dash. I don't think it was. Alright. We'll just be about as safe as possible. You can stay in there. We don't really have to concern ourselves with you so much. Overwatch. Overwatch. Okay. Cool. All this looks pretty good right now. Okay. Let's move up Pierre. Right over there. It's a dash. And aliens, okay. It's only one thin man, that's not so bad. Well, we seem to have lost sight? No, we have sight. So does that mean Bread of Fish has a shot? If I can select him. Nope. Can't select him. There we go. He does have a shot. What do you got? 100%. That sounds pretty good to me. Yeah, just kill him. Cool beans. That's the power of squad sight and the other thing. So, you know, go squad sight, basically. God, I do love me some supports. I will say that. Ellen Ripley, you can just move up as well. We're probably pretty safe to, like, move everybody up into, you know, semi-decent positions here. Mike Tyson. I really should be, and by everybody I mean this guy. Go ahead and put your head down. What does that mean? Increase civilians' defense. Okay, cool. We are again kind of ripe for a grenade, but that's fine. Let's get Mike Tyson moved up. Over here sounds good. He's got full vision. I mean, we're pretty close to the end here. Pierre Petit. I don't think there's any surprises going on over there. Ah, there we go. There's probably the last thin man, I'd have to imagine. And if we have vision, which I don't know if he had vision or not. He doesn't have vision. Okay. That means Bread of Fish definitely doesn't have vision. But if we can get vision with... Oh, is that... No, wait. Where's Stupid Face McStupid Son? Yeah, Ripley's way out of position. I wanted to blow out that wall. Alright, we can do that next turn, though. If I put Ripley up over here... No! Fucking piece of shit! God damn it, this game sometimes. Alright, well now she's out way in the open, and there's nothing that I could do about that, really. I guess what I can do is get Guillermo over here and drop a smoke grenade on both of them. I guess I might as well drop a smoke grenade on all of us here. That is really lame, though. I mean, she's going to be in a position to throw her or shoot her rocket next turn, so I think that's fine. Carlock, you just get into a safe position over here, buddy. Hermione can move up over here and go into Overwatch as well. Carlock, put your head down, and let's get an Overwatch going. We should have so many Overwatches that if he decides to move out, he's probably dead. Come on. Yeah, there we go. Bread of Fish has got this. If those other guys don't have it... No, they already have it.
Got him.
No way, that just happened.
Well, he missed, but I don't know if that was because the guy was dead already or not. Here's our main concern here. We are going to move Bread of Fish up. Yes. Yes, we're doing that. The reason we're doing this is because generally on these type of missions, what they like to do is spawn some enemies after you get your guy to the exit, and we're pretty close to getting him to the exit, so I don't want, like, Bread of Fish to be way, way out of position, you know what I mean? So let's get Pierre Petit moved up over here. Doesn't look like he sees anything. Go ahead and Overwatch. Ellen Ripley, why don't you move up over here? Uh-oh, she might be in a bad position. No, she looks fine. Guillermo, why don't you move up over here? Mike Tyson, we're going to dash you because I don't really care about your life. At least not right now, Mike Tyson. You know, he's been talking about the birds and how they're supposed to kith and all that. And to be honest with you, his lisp is getting on almost everyone's nerves, and that's not good. That's not good for a team. That's not good for a team dynamic, really. And Mike Tyson knows this. He's tried to work on his lisp, certainly, at XCOM HQ, but, you know, it's tough. He's been speaking with it his whole life.
We've got hostile forces about to hit your position.
Yeah, told you. Alright, so... Oh, Overwatch. 3 Overwatches. Yeah, he's dead. Yeah, see, this is why I wanted to move Bread of Fish out, because they are prone to do that type of thing. Does everybody need to reload? Is that what needs to happen? Kinda. Let's be super safe. Get everybody to reload. That needs to reload. Put you on Overwatch. You need to reload too.
Back online. Let's do this.
There's no sense in not reloading, to be honest. Move you up. Put your head down. Bread of Fish, you can move over here, which is where I wanted to move Ripley originally, but whatever. And we'll reload him. Okay. Everybody's reloaded, all nice and fancy and all that. Let's get Pierre Petit moved up over here. Doesn't look like there are any aliens inside that door. Mike Tyson, why don't you go ahead and dash up? Because again, I care little about your life. And we'll move up over here. Guillermo. Might as well move him up here. I have a feeling that there are no more camps of aliens, to be honest, and the rest are just going to be like, you know, spawns. So I think we'll be fine, like moving everybody up and stuff. Bread of Fish, why don't you move up too? Move up over here, say, where he's got full cover. And everybody else, nope, alright. No, I wanted 4, I pressed 4. Sometimes it doesn't let you press the buttons, which is weird.
Reports of heavy X-ray activity in that area. Enemy forces are likely closing on your location.
Alright, there they are. Okay. Anybody got a shot? Oh, Bread of Fish has a shot. Or not Bread of Fish. Somebody who's not Bread of Fish. Totally missed! Pierre Petit. 2 misses! Double miss. Well, that's fine. People have shots, though. We know that for sure. 82. 82 is pretty good. I'm going to take the 82% chance. Alright, he's got it. Good work, Guillermo.
About to start keeping score.
Cool beans. Can we get Carlock in there? No, not quite. Almost. Let's get Tyson moved over. See if he spots any aliens. No, it doesn't look like it. So we're pretty safe to move guys up. I'm gonna move over here. Overwatch is kind of getting, you know, increasingly necessary. Because they're starting to spawn lots of dudes. And nobody likes lots of dudes. Unless you're a giant whore. I'm kidding. I mean, well, I don't know. Maybe giant whores do enjoy lots of dudes. You know, I don't know many giant whores. Generally, the whores that I've known are of average size. So, you know. Alright, let's get Carlock moved in here. Which is fine because this is going to end the mission. Oh, totally ends the mission. Alright, cool.
Drinks are on me.
That works. I actually thought that they were going to spawn more dudes, but I guess they already spawned all the dudes that they wanted to spawn. So, dudes is dead, son. Dudes is dead. And we got a bunch of extra money, which is good because that's going to go towards probably buying more satellites. Probably. Oh, lots of people leveled up. Guillermo's wounded, which kind of sucks, but it happens. Okay, Flush is a pretty good move, I have to say. Fires a shot that causes the enemy to run out of cover. It's pretty good. Rapid Fire is also pretty good. I feel like I've used Rapid Fire more than I've used Flush before. So I'm going to go with Rapid Fire. for Pierre Petit. Because he deserves it. Oh, Ellen Ripley earned the nickname Crash. It's pretty badass. We could give her suppression, or we could give her the shredder rocket. You know, we have traditional heavies on the other heavies, right? Yeah, we got like traditional heavies. Like Miyamoto's a traditional heavy, right? So let's oh gosh, I like suppression though. I really do like suppression. Yeah, fuck it. We're gonna get the shredder rocket. 2 rockets are good. Deep pockets for Guillermo del Toro. What is this? Confers an additional item slot in the inventory. That's pretty awesome. Now, I wonder if that means that I can get 2 medkits, meaning that he can carry 6 on his own. That's a good question. 129 bucks, 5 engineers. That's pretty good. Let's go into the barracks and check that out and see if that's a thing that we can do. So, Hermione, why don't you go ahead and remove your clothes for us? Am I right? And let's go to Guillermo. Where are you, Guillermo? Oh yeah, right, you're wounded. Let's change your loadout. Let's give you a med kit. Can we give it? Oh, max 1 per soldier. Okay, I see. Alright, fair enough. Probably should have noticed that before. But this is fine, you know, we're actually going to get to level up another heavy, which is, another support, which is good, because you guys know how much I love me some supports. We could go into the officer training school and get wet work. 25 experience gained from kills, pretty good. Heal twice as fast from wounds taken in combat, that's really good. I think I'm going to get that. Maybe. We could consider getting more satellites. Satellite uplink is almost done. Well, let's see what's going on. We're about to make a bad decision. Okay.
The new engineers arrived this morning, Commander. We're always glad to have more help down here.
As am I. Okay, cool. So, Europe looks fine, which is totally cool. I'm kind of happy about that. We kind of need this. And if we take this, then we're going to get extra money this month. If we spend 2 satellites there. So I'm probably going to do that. The question is, where do I go next? I already have an investment in North America. However, I also kind of want to make sure that Asia is good because their upgrade is kind of better. But then we also have to consider that I have an investment in there as well. Questions, my friends. I don't know. Here's what I think I'm going to do. I think I'm going to... yes. I'm going to launch a satellite in Egypt. I could launch 3 satellites in Asia right now. But we have to deal with that as well. I could consider not even getting the upgrade for this month and lose 30% out on funding, but make sure like I keep Asia and stuff. Or I could try to take North America. This is a tough decision. I think I'm going to go with... the thing is, I like their upgrade better. And I just like the $180 in America. Yeah, alright. I see what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and launch a satellite here. I'll launch a satellite here. So now we have the upgrade for Africa, which is 30% extra buckaroonies. And then we're going to go ahead and drop a satellite in Japan as well. Make that place feel a little bit better. We are going to consider building a satellite uplink right here, which requires $150. Okay, fine. Since that requires $150, let's go ahead and well, let's see. What can we sell? Nothing really. Not really anything. We can sell the Thin Men corpses. We don't really need those for anything. Okay, that's fine. We'll sell like a couple of those. Those do kind of come in handy somewhat. We don't need the Chrysalid corpse for anything, so we'll get rid of those. Like we could get the chitin armor, but it's not that good. Okay, we have $120 extra now to deal with, so we can consider what we want to do here. We could go to build facilities. We could also go to the foundry, actually, now that I think about it. We could upgrade our alien grenades, huh? Can upgrade all of our current frag grenades. Oh, okay, we can just upgrade. Okay, that's not a big deal, actually. I don't really need that. We could get the shiv, which could be good. I don't know, to be honest with you. It works as a mobile cover as well, which is pretty good. Meh. Or we could just build another satellite uplink and get ready for next month, which might not be a bad idea. Oh, we need a generator. Bummer. That sucks. Okay, but what we want to build, to be honest with you, instead of a regular generator, is we want to build a thermo generator. So we're going to go ahead and, although we could just build another power generator. Now, let's build an access lift. Let's do that. Get ready for this next area. We do need more power, so we could, like, 60 bucks. 60 buckarooskies. That's not bad. And we'll get 8 extra power. It's 60 bucks. You know what? We're going to take that. We're just going to build it. We could go ahead and go to the officer training school and consider getting wet work. Probably not a good idea. Oh, right. Here's another thing that we have to do. We have to go to Asia and order an interceptor. So let's go ahead and do that. And now, let's see. How far do we have? 4 days. And we could just buy some weapons. Or just buy some satellites. How much do those cost? $58.
Commander, our current satellite uplink facilities
Yeah.
are at full capacity.
Alright.
Build additional uplinks as soon
We'll
as
deal with the
possible
rest of the
to allow
stuff
for new
next
satellite
month, I think. Okay, so let's just scan for activity. We'll have satellites operational soon. Okay. Illyrium generator available for construction. That's not exactly what I was hoping for. Plus 30 power. Interesting. We have an Illyrium power generator. How much does that cost to make? $275 plus a bunch of stuffs. Well, you know, we could consider building that instead of the regular power generator, but it's almost done, so might as well just let it finish. And then we'll consider what we're doing afterwards. But let's go to research and get a new research project going. Illyrium's good. Okay, there we go. That's what we wanted. The new fighter craft, but it's 22 days, man. That's going to take a long time. 10 days or 12 days for the precision lasers. You know what? I think I'm just going to go with the precision lasers. We need scientists. Pretty bad, actually. Yeah, we're going to need the scientists, man. Illyrium is good. This is going to take forever. Yeah, let's just go for the things. Research credits, psionics, all that stuff. Cool beans. All right. Let's get back to scanning for activity. Okay. Access lift is done. Let's go ahead and excavate that. Let's go ahead and excavate that as well. We do not have anywhere near enough money for another satellite uplink. Power generator is almost done, which should be enough power, I think. Okay, let's see. Yeah, we have enough power for another satellite uplink, but we don't have the money. We need $150. That's fine, because the next council report is in 1 day, so let's see if we can get there. Alright, we did.
Excellent work, Commander. This council is pleased to see
Awesome.
the continued support of this project has been worthwhile. We hope that your current successes only mark the beginning of an enduring effort to eliminate the extraterrestrial threat.
I agree. I hope that as well. Cool. So, if we get another satellite uplink, let's think about this. We get 3 more. So we could put one there, one there, and one there. It's not a bad idea. That's actually a really good idea. Okay. Oh, but we don't have enough for Australia. That sucks. But we could stop India from leaving. We can stop. Right, yeah. Well, Okay, so we have a lot of money. So let's consider our options here. We go to the foundry, we get a shiv, but I think satellite uplink is going to be our main priority here, so let's go ahead and do that. Yeah, we're going to need that. That's just going to be a thing that we need. Let's also build 3 satellites, which are going to be a thing that we need as well. I mean, this is going to be a lot of our money, certainly, but, you know, it's going to be worth it in the end. Cool. Now, we have $600 to deal with Thangs. How long is that going to take? Let's see. Satellite uplink, 14 days. Satellite in 20 days. That sucks. It's going to be a while before we get some satellites, which is a bummer. Whoa. That's weird. We're so zoomed in there. Research is fine.
Efforts to support the research team, Commander. I've already put the new recruits to work in the lab.
We could go for the heavy weapons platform right now. Improved pistol might not be a bad idea either. Improved med kit. Now that's kind of going to be important. Oh God, we didn't need the Thin Man corpses for anything. Let's just sell those because we don't need those at all. All right. Well, we'll have to keep that in mind that we need Thin Man corpses for improved med kits. That's fine. I mean, we could get the heavy weapons platform, not that important. We could go to the officer training school and buy, like, all of those things. That's a good one. Soldiers here twice as fast. That's also really good. I might just buy that outright. Maybe. Yeah, fuck it. We're doing it. Boom. Rapid recovery. And you know what? Because it's going to take a long time to get anything, why don't we get... How many Phoenix cannons do we need? It's not much, to be sure. 1, 2, 3. We need 3 more. Okay. It's not much, the Phoenix cannons, but hey, it's probably still better than what we have. So let's do it. It's going to cost $57. We could get a Dodge defense matrix thing. Maybe. We'll consider that. We will consider that an option. And let's go to the hangar and outfit our dudes. He's got a Phoenix cannon. He doesn't, though. Let's go ahead and get that Phoenix cannon on there. Get you a Phoenix cannon. Why not? And you need a Phoenix cannon. Boom. Awesome. Awesome possum, my friends. Awesome possum. Okay, I think it all looks pretty good, I have to say. I think that's not bad. And, yeah, let's, I guess, scan for activity. See what's going on. Okay, everybody's ready. Excavation's complete, which means we should excavate some more. Actually, before we excavate some more, let's consider this thermo generator.
To the research labs. Commander to the research labs.
Commander to the research labs. That's interesting. All right, let's go to the research labs. What's going on? Oh. Oh, okay. I guess. All right. Scatter laser, I think, is actually the. All right. That's weird. Why didn't it tell me that? Whatever. Oh, we could get the heavy lasers, which are going to be, able to use these advances as ship-based cannons, yeah. Fighter craft, 15 days still. That's not great. So let's go ahead and get these heavy lasers going, because we need to upgrade our dudes. And then we could also go ahead and get our laser sniper rifle. Scatter lasers, target. Okay, cool. So let's just get one of these because we need it. And then everything else looks good. Let's, I guess, keep scanning. All right, yeah, all right, cool. Oh, and then I didn't even look in here. Okay, so we could spend $200 on a thermo generator, which I think is a good idea. So we're just gonna do it. Yeah, we're gonna do it. We're running low on money again, but I think this is going to be okay for now because there's not much that we're going to be needing to spend money on so much. Yeah. So let's keep going. Alien abductions,
Commander,
huh?
We have multiple reports of new abductions in progress. The locations are marked on the hologlobe.
A captain who is a heavy. Okay. I think we're going to want to go for Canada. Even though it doesn't really give me much. A new heavy captain would be pretty good. But I think Canada, I think we want to go for more. Also, I did say we need more scientists, right? However, I think, and I'm sorry, you guys are going to be mad at me, but I do have to consider the size of the videos. I think that's going to be it for this episode, sadly. Yeah, you know, I really do have to consider the size of the videos, which is the sad issue to have, but I do. But, you know, we'll be back in the next episode, and we'll deal with these alien abductions. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. I'm sorry for having to cut it at this point. I really am. But hopefully you guys still love me, because I love you. Hearts all around. We did some administrative stuff in the base and learned a bunch of things. Hey, here's a question, actually, before we go away. The stuff in the base where I just did all those things with all that money, do you guys not want to see that? Because, I mean, that's an option. I could always just edit it out and just have to, you know, it would just increase my render time, but, like, it wouldn't be a big deal. I could deal with that if you guys want to not see any of that stuff, if that's boring. But, you know, anyway, let me know. This is Alpaca Patrol signing out. Thanks for watching. Peace, fools.